All right, guys, so we're gonna go to our folder. We're gonna, again, jot it down. So now that we're done booleans, we'll do some slicing for lists and strings. So I'm just gonna call this slicing, rename it. So let's start off with something basic. Let's do my list equals banana. But oh wait, it would be better if we did it this way because we're doing a list. So why do I have two A's? Okay, took me forever to type bananas. But um so the way a list works is it's holding all these separate values, okay? So it starts at 0 for your index, and then you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I'll show you what I mean with an example here. So let's do print. We called it my list. So my list. And here we're indexing the array from elements 3 to 5. Now you're wondering, he typed 2. No, it starts at 0, so it'd be 0, 1, 2, which is the third element. And then the weird thing is with brackets, you're still gonna get the fifth one. So it should output NaN. Oh, I wrote list. Yep, NaN. Now let's try that same thing. And let's try 4 to nothing. So right here, this is outputting elements 3 to 5. So we got N, which is indexed at 2, and then N here, which is indexed at 4, but putting 5 here, yes, I understand it could be a little confusing, but that's how it works. um, Here, this should do 5 to the end. So, because the fourth one, it's always starting with 0 with the beginning one, but then the last part of the key value pair, it doesn't include 0. That's why it's confusing. So here, this should give us NAS. Yes. Now let's try it without any numerical values. Doesn't surprise me, we got the whole list. Now let's try it -4. Oh, this one would be elements, and I forgot to write element. Okay. Oh, and this would be elements 1 to n. Okay. And this one would be, oh wait, let's first run it to show you. So you have BAN. So here you're getting elements 1 to 3. And the way this works is because it ends at -4, you would start backwards. So it would go -1, -2, -3, -4, and then you'd get the A and B as well. So from there it'd be BAN. And then let's try to make a copy of the list. So copy list, and we'll just say it's equal to my list, right? And we'll index this. So again, this should be your elements of 1 to the end. Okay, now that we ran that cell, let's do print copy list is my list. So this is what's going to happen. It's going to print false. It's going to say that the copy list is not the same as my list. So the references aren't the same. But let's try copy list equals my list. But the values are the same. Okay. Let's try, let's do a little bit of strings. So maybe we could try, here, let's do this actually. I know a good example that would be. Let's do my name. All right. Now we could try an example with my name. So name equals Ramon. Let's do first space equals my name. Now we're going to index that. And then this will give us the single space between the first name and last name. Okay. Now we're going to print name and then index that array from 0 to our first space. So, oh wait, I should not have a semicolon. There we go. Wait, name equals Ramon. First space equals name dot index. Oh wait, I forgot to write the space. I need a space here. Now it should work because I didn't have a space. I wasn't indexing by anything. Huh. I always forget that. Okay. So that's it for about strings. Now let's try some tuples. All right. So now we're going to try something different. Let's make a function really quick. I know this is something we haven't gone over, but let's do this. Let's make a list. Let's give it some arbitrary numbers. Let's give it 10. Let's give it -1. Let's give it -34. Let's give it 56. There's our list. I want to figure out the max of this list. So let's write get max. Max would equal our list 1 indexed at what's the max? The max would be the 4th element. So we'd index at 3. Do the same thing. We want to get our min. So min would equal our list indexed at our third element. So we do 2. Okay, so now we got our max, we got our min. We're going to want to print that. Okay, so now we have max min. Simple as that. Now we're going to call the main function and voila. But here's something that you guys probably don't know about, and I don't think you will touch it, but you can do double assignment variables. So this would get, we would call this, let's call this, make a new list. Let's call it max and min. Let's make it equal to list 1. Okay. Now, let's make this list. Two, min, v2. Oh, wait. We're going to need to unpack these values. So let's call this max and min. There we go. This was another way to get max or min. That might have been super confusing, but it all worked out. And this was something interesting. They don't teach you double assignment variables. Could have been done just like that with the list. So that's it for slicing. Next, we'll talk about if-else statements.